voices are heard as well. This will all make sure that we stay in a country where everyone's voices are heard. So I'm going to talk to you about the importance of the Electoral College, how it affects every single voter in the United States, and explain how the Electoral College gives everyone a voice and does not let the larger cities dictate the election, as well as explain the importance of our founding fathers. Alright, so let's begin by talking about our founding fathers. Just to name a few are John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison. There is some controversy about who actually was part of the founding fathers, but these few are some that are the most well known. They wrote the rules of our country as well as the Constitution, and put together the Electoral College. They created the Electoral College with knowledge that the country had the potential to grow, and many people believe that the Electoral College is dated and died when the founding fathers died as well, but this is very far from the truth. The founding fathers created all the things that they did with the hopes that our countries will survive and thrive, and we should continue to practice the things that they instilled, said Brookhiser. Alright, so now I'm going to talk to you about how the Electoral College affects our country today. So here's a map of the popular votes from the 2016 presidential election. As you can see, the majority of the map is red, with specks of blue in California, New York, Texas, and yeah. So this shows that the majority of the popular votes for Hillary came from some of the most populated areas, such as New York and California and Texas. Yeah, baby. Alright, so here is a graph that shows that shows that the national popular vote totals for the 2016 presidential election. You have to be quiet. Alright, so once again, this shows that a large majority of Clinton's votes came from just the two states. So now we're going to compare the two, the maps and the graph. Based off of this map, it appears that Trump easily could have won, just off of those two. But this shows that because Clinton won the majority of California and New York, that she actually had the chance of winning. And she, by fact, actually won the popular votes. Okay, so without the Electoral College, the popular vote would have decided who was president. Hillary would have won, even though the majority of the country actually voted for Trump. If the election was based purely off the popular votes, then all the rest of the country's votes wouldn't have even mattered. So all the other states that voted, such as Wyoming and Iowa and Ohio and all those other states, they wouldn't have counted. And now we talk about how everyone's voice can be heard through Electoral College. Alright, so a 2016 statistic from the election, just because New York is a more populated area, Utah's popular vote would have won unseen. So in New York, Hillary won 640,000 votes, and Trump only won 141,000. But in Utah, Trump won 702,000, and Hillary won only 28,000. Alright, Hans Hassel, assistant professor of politics at Cornell College, Mount Vernon, says the Electoral College prevents the large states like California from running roughshod over the interests of smaller states like Iowa and Wyoming. Each state is represented in the Electoral College by its number of congressional representatives plus 2 more for its senators. Hans says each voter in a small population state casts a larger share of 2 electoral votes than does a larger voter in a larger populated state. So everyone wants their vote to be heard, obviously, that's why they vote, so that their decision matters as well. The Electoral College ensures that that happens. So things to take away from my speech is that everyone wants their voice to be heard, and we all want that even the littler states, the smaller, less populated states, their votes to matter as well. And we all need to understand the importance of our founding fathers' words in ensuring that they stay practiced today. So, thank you for listening.